Hello, I'm LUMINOSITY, and this is my build for the Veteran Sharpshooter in Darktide. And I think it's probably one of the best builds you can get, and definitely the most versatile. So everyone is really doomer boasting about the new talent trees with patch 15, and I couldn't disagree more. While it's true that it's harder to be an all-rounder and diverged tree since it's just more expensive and harder to do the things that you could before, I found that if I just build my build around how the trees are actually made, the organization and placement of core talents like Confirmed Kill are really well thought out and allow you to much more freely create builds around certain playstyles and tune them to yourself, and some of them feel even less expensive than they would have been previously. Veterans trees have much more of a defined role than before and feel much more specialized and interesting to play, while still allowing you to spend extra skill points into tuning it to your personal playstyle. I think Veteran is fundamentally very similar if you ignore the keystones, and fundamentally much stronger if you play around them. In my opinion, this is purely 100% a dub for Veteran. I also just think it's very good that the classes feel more unique. Like, if you want to snipe specials, nobody's going to be better at it than Veteran. If you want to one-shot a boss, nobody's going to outquest a Zealot. And if you want to be the best class in the game and win while being half asleep, there's a sale. This build for Veteran is very similar to the previous most popular build, but soon to actually make your team like you and tweaked a little to my personal tastes with weapons. If you want it to be more selfish because you're the big strong carry, you can swap keystones over to the melee specialist. But remember, focus target gives your entire team and you extra damage, and if damage is all you care about, you shouldn't be running Shout anyway. Even with this build though, you can very easily get highest damage in most kills even though you're more support based. But you're also much more self-sufficient, so you're honestly fine. Anyway, let's roll over to the meat grinder. Hello, and welcome to the Meat Grinder, also known as Darktide's training mode. So, I'm going to be explaining this build. The intro already ran, so you kind of know my thoughts on it. I'm going to be explaining why I think this build is probably the best Veteran build. Kind of all-rounder. Now I know I said Veteran is very specialist now, but I know a lot of you really like Veteran for just how he's kind of good at a lot of things, even though I think pre-patch 15 Veteran was the worst class in the entire game and was terrible. Everybody still ran him and everybody still liked him, and everybody ran things that made him more of an all-rounder than he was, because I think Veteran was always meant to be very specialist, and I think the stronger Veteran builds were more specialist. However, everybody just ran him trying to make him an all-rounder. No, this actually kind of does make him an all-rounder. Yes, he has weaknesses, but I think his main strength is team play, surviving, and clutching. And yes, you can still do a lot of damage. I know, damage is my favorite thing. My favorite thing is damage and hitting crazy breakpoints and one-shotting bosses. And yes, this build does have good damage. It's not the craziest, but it is good damage. It's not low either. So, everything I have right here on screen, I like. I run it for a reason that I'll explain, but it is technically customizable because the real meat is your talents. All of this is very specific and very good. So you have some melee skills that'll help you out with here. You have a confirmed kill, which is really good. You have crack grenades because you kind of can't afford shredders to go over here. You have, voice of command, you have all that stuff, you have focus, target. That's kind of your core. So, I run 3 toughness curios because this heals a percentage of your toughness, and with confirmed kill alone, you don't even need catch a break. You really don't. With confirmed kill and voice of command, all you need is confirmed kill and voice of command. You don't need catch a break, you don't need exhilarating takedown. You're good to go, basically. Like, you're very good. So I like to run 3 toughness because 255 toughness gives you a lot of longevity, a lot of frontline power, and it's straight up just really good on Veteran because you heal a lot of percentages. And if you ever do manage to run out of toughness, just press F, scream, get all of your toughness back plus a bonus 50. You're now at 305 toughness. You're very tanky, you're very healthy, you're gonna be okay. So, I don't know, if you want a wound, you can grab an extra wound. If you want extra stamina, you can grab extra stamina. You don't really need it though, because the Devil's Claw gives you plenty. If you want extra health, you're wrong. You don't need extra health as veteran. Veteran has low health anyway. You're not getting that much from it. If you like power swords, you can run a power sword. If you have a good axe, you can run your axe. But I really like the Devil's Claw because it works with this build a lot. This, it has melee perks, so you can cleave these guys pretty easily. Devil's Claw is a good sword. It can fucking swing fast, charge things up, crits a lot, has good finesse. And it just goes through things. Yeah, these are training dummies, but this is about how strong these guys actually are. Sometimes you just launch guys. It has good crowd control, so it's safe. It's a finesse weapon that has good crowd control. That's very good, and it's very slept on. Everybody hates this thing, I don't know why. So, you know, you have that. But you also have the parry. Now the parry is very, very cool, very, very swaggy, very, very fun. I love the parry a lot. If you really want to run a power sword, you absolutely can. If you really want to run a chain axe, you're weird, but you can. Now, plasma gun. I like the plasma gun a lot because the plasma gun is just very fun. Like, look at that thing. I don't like that thing. It's dead. That wasn't even a good showing. That was just spamming at it. Me, like, that guy's dead. That guy's like knocked over and he's dead now. But like, I don't know, it doesn't one-shot these guys. That kind of sucks, right? And you don't have Executioner stance. Well, just do this, and now you one-shot him. This mark is extremely fun, and I will always recommend running this mark over your weapon specialist, even though I know most people are going to run weapon specialists for this, or with this chunk of the build, because it's more, so like, more damage, more self-alone, like, whatever. This gives you damage and lets you hit certain breakpoints. Like that guy, he's just dead now, like that's good. It lets you hit certain breakpoints that are very, very helpful, and these are uncharged shots. Like, this is not gonna one-shot him. But does it matter? Is he gonna hit me back? No, he's not gonna hit me back, he's on the ground. And keep in mind, it's not the biggest damage buff in the world, but it is definitely a big damage buff. It's a sizable damage buff. And you're not the only one who gets it. Your entire team gets it. So, that's very strong. I like the plasma gun a lot for how versatile it is, but if you want to bring an auto gun, you're bringing crack grenades. So, and crack grenades, I mean, like, look at this. Anywhere near him? No. Crack grenades are crazy generous. Like, let's see if this hits. Look how far this is from that guy. That still hits him. Crack grenades are really good at, I don't want to deal with you. I don't want to deal with Carapace right now. Goodbye. And he's just gone. And they're extremely generous hitboxes. They are comically strong hitboxes. So if you want to bring an autogun, you definitely can, and that's what makes this so versatile. Now, I would never bring an autogun because I hate autoguns. I would maybe bring a recon lasgun, but I usually don't. I don't have a build right now that has one out of these 5, because I just don't like autoguns, but this build with a revolver or a las pistol is actually also pretty good. I like that a lot. And, you know, when I bring a revolver or a las pistol, that guy's a big deal. But, you know, not anymore. He's just dead. You don't even have to mark him. He's just dead. I want to talk about the mark more. So the mark is very good at team play. This makes you feel like you're playing with a team. Now, playing with a team is very fun because, like, let's say, you know, you're dealing with a big horde. There's a bunch of guys here. This is a big problem. I don't want to fight. I just have to fight all of these guys. Let's say, like, there's like 8 of these hordes, size hordes. What was that? Is there a netter somewhere? Oh shit! Everybody look at him. And then you kind of go for it and hope somebody kills him. And I mean, you can just kill him in one hit now, in the body. You don't even have to aim for that. So, what this does is, let's say, is that my Psyker over there? Oh my god, there's a Mauler on the Psyker. Everybody look. If you're over here doing things, you see this skull on your screen. You see this badass skull with a knife over it on your screen. And that guy looks different. Like, when everything's red, it's kind of easy to, like, ignore. Like, that's just a lot of specials, everything's red, whatever. When something's, like, golden with that skull icon that is always on your screen no matter where you're looking, everyone's gonna look at that. Everyone's gonna look at this guy and be like, oh shit. Sure. So, it gives everybody and you more damage. So if, like, I want to kill this guy, let's mark him, and then got him, he's dead. Like, oh, that guy's there, let's kill him, he's dead. Or say you're busy, and you know, you're you know, playing properly, you're on the lookout for guys. Like, oh shit, there's the dog over there. Yeah, whatever. Or there's a flamer over there. I don't want to like lose ground later. I hope somebody deals with that. Like, if you're in a pinch, you can be like, guys, Mauler. Everybody look at the Mauler. And they're gonna look at the Mauler. Like, oh my god, this rager's like rushing me down. Whatever, everybody look at him. I'm gonna do more damage to him, so it'll probably be fine, but if I have some help, that'll also be nice. Everyone does some more damage to him. Very, very good. Like, I heard a netter, where is he? There he is. And then back to what I'm doing, or I can just pop him real quick, or there's a rat bomber, everybody look at the rat bomber, get him out of here, that's a big problem. Or my Zolt's not paying attention and this guy's about to crush him, everybody look. And I mean, is the Zealot gonna turn around? Probably not, but he might, because he sees that skull now, he's like, what is that? Oh shit. But everyone else is gonna look at this guy, and, you know, you have extra damage on him, you might be able to kill him if he's hurt, before he, you know, one-shots your Zealot, a Mauler's on your Psyker. You can call attention. You can call attention very, very well. So, it's a very good team leader build. Team, you know, rally, like, you can kind of control the game a little bit more than, you know, you would be able to previously. Or otherwise, or without these things. So that's always fun, because when you're all fighting a guy who's marked like this, you feel like, yeah, me and my team are working together, we're doing this right now. Our team is together, we're doing it. You know, it feels more team-oriented, it feels very fun. Everybody in your team is having that. Everybody's like, yeah, let's do it, let's take out this priority target together. It's just very fun, and, you know, it's kind of cute, so there's that. And yes, it is just good for drawing attention and dealing more damage to things. So it's a good mark to have. I really like it. The other thing that this build excels at staying alive. Like, Veteran's kind of easy to kill. Veteran usually doesn't have a lot of help. The Veteran can get caught out doing things. Your sword has a lot of crowd control, and it does good damage for the amount of crowd control and cleave that it has, for how fast it swings, for how often it crits. It can chop through guys very easily, and yeah, I mean, any melee weapon can do that. But like, so you're over here fighting armor guys, like whatever, they're just gonna die, like who cares, this guy's not gonna do anything to me. Is he gonna hit me back? No, he's not gonna hit me back. Is this guy gonna shoot me right now? No, he's not gonna shoot me, he's on the ground. That guy gonna do anything? No. This guy gonna like annoy me? No, he's dead. That guy gonna do anything? No. Like, they get staggered so much, they become non-threats. And let's say, uh-oh, something is a threat. Not anymore. All of my toughness is back, everything near me is on the ground, I can reposition, I can run away, I can be like, what did all of my toughness? You did all of my toughness, everybody look at this guy and kill him. So you just have very, very high survivability with your voice of commands and toughness and all that, and your sword's really good at making things non-threats. And this happens, you know, you do that, you mark things, everybody looks at them. Let's say your gun is empty. Let's say you have no toughness, you have no stamina, you have no voice of command, you have nothing. And this dude right here is about to fucking cave your skull in. No stamina, no toughness, no ammo, no grenades. What do? Parry him. Easy. Parry him to 1 billion damage, backdash, you're gonna be fine. Parry, you don't need dashes, you don't need toughness, you don't need cooldown, you don't need ammo. You don't need health. You can survive anything. You can literally survive anything. If you're ever scared, press F. If you don't have F and you're about to get hit by something, parry. Devil's Claw has enough stamina that you can just shove anyway, like who cares? Get out of here. This guy doesn't like to get shoved. Look at him, he doesn't like to get shoved, so he's gonna hit you, so you parry him. You wanna do a lot of fucking damage and knock him on his ass? There you go. This build is extremely survivable, and I think Devil's Claw is the best sword to have, but if you want to run other things you can. Plasma Gun's the best gun to have, but if you want other things you can. The Ray Toughness Curios is the best thing to have, but if you want other things you can. It's a very adaptable build, and I think that with all of the stuff that I've combined, I find it really challenging to die. I find it really, really challenging to die, and I find it very, very fun to kind of be like a clutch character as Veteran. A clutch character as a Veteran who gets everybody on your team engaged in fighting things with a very fun mark, who can be self-sufficient and knock everyone down that, you don't want to deal with, who can parry. Like, if all three of your teammates are dead, and everybody's spectating you, throw a couple parries in there, so everybody in chat goes, oh my god, this guy's so cool. Everybody starts typing to you like, oh, the veteran's doing it! No way! It's a very fun build, and, you know, I like it a lot, and I hope you try it, so thank you for watching, and go slay some heretics. Fucking whatever.